What is going on, everyone? It is your boy Attach, and today I'm bringing you this video to kind of talk about the little roster swap we've made during pretty much after the first event of the game, after CWL Vegas, after a disappointing event and disappointing placing. We decided to make a change. We released Methods, or traded him off to G2, where he is now playing with Lacefield, Methods, Blast, Chino, and who's our fifth? I forgot their fifth, but they have a really good team. Like, G2 is a good team. And then we picked up Cellium, a person who has never went to or never played on LAN before, but has for the past couple of years really just showed his dominance online. And obviously it's online, so you still have to put yourself on LAN, which will hopefully in due time will happen. But he's just been super dominant. Like in IW, he was easily probably the best SND player, and then also he literally, I even thought he was cheating when he was snaking, because he would snake so fast. Everyone thought he had a mouse and keyboard. Literally every pro was convinced Cellium used mouse and keyboard, and he might be using mouse and keyboard, but he's nasty. I'm just like, it's crazy to see him even play now on my team, to see him play from my perspective. When I spectate him or whatever, he's just always piecing. Insane centering, insane gun skill, insane reaction time. He's just an absolute beast. And so let's get this started though. But the reason we released Methods was honestly, during the offseason, we were looking for more of an aggressive sub player anyways, because we were really wanted to keep our champs roles at champs. Preston ran the main AR, I ran flex, Chris ran like the OBJ sub, and Tommy was like the slaying sub. And then I would obviously, I'm flex, so I would use a sub on some maps, AR on some maps, and it all just depend on the map list. Like if it was London, if it was a smaller map, I use a sub. If it was a bigger map, I use AR, SCG. And that was probably the best our team played in World War II. We played hardpoint very well. We played S&D very well. I mean, we were the best S&D team in World War II. So we just we just got some more strategies and kept improving on them. And we just played so well, and I feel like the team, it just, like, everything felt so fluid and smooth, and it felt good. So unfortunately, at the end of World War II is when we hit our peak of our team and our performance, but obviously it's a good and a bad thing. Like, I wish we could have hit it earlier, but at least we hit it sometime during the season. And a lot of people would say we were definitely one of the best teams, if not the best team at champs in that game. Obviously, yeah, we were definitely up there. We choked to TK very badly, and we would have made it to grand finals, and who knows what happens from there. But who cares? That was our peak performance. So we were feeling really good with those roles. And Preston was very adamant about wanting to run a main AR, because he has been loving main AR. Even in IW, when he played on Cloud9, he wanted to run a main AR for that team. So he really likes playing the main AR role, and that's just what he likes to do. It's what he likes to play. He really wanted to play it. So during the offseason, we were looking for a player that was a sub or just more so an aggressive player, and a few people got picked up and were off the table, and then it kind of came down to a few players, but they weren't really aggressive players. And then we decided to pick up Methods. And at the time, like all my other teammates wanted Methods very badly. I was kind of like iffy about it because I wanted someone else, but when everything was said and done, we got Methods. I was like, all right, let's get it. Like, this is our team, forget about everything else, and let's do this. Let's practice, let's get good, let's win events, let's do all this good stuff. And we put a lot of time and effort in. Like, that's one thing we always do. We're always gonna put a lot of time and effort in. We definitely scrim the most at any team, which sometimes might hurt us. Hopefully it pays off, but I mean, we definitely scrim the most at any team. Like, it's not even close. And yeah, so we put a lot of work in, and it was just like with our team, with Methods, it just, everything felt so like clunky and rough and not fluid. And I think it was just because we're on two different pages. Like, he used like a main AR, but he was like super slow. Like in World War II, the ARs were like super slow players, and he was just playing slow, posting up and like holding the preamp, which isn't necessarily wrong, but for our team, it's something that, and maybe even in this game, we don't know, the game's only been out for a short period of time, but it's looking like it's more of an aggressive game. So it was just like the pacing was off, the communication was off between our team, and it just like felt very weird in the game. Like, Methods had like 1.24 the event, so he got his kill, he did his thing. He's always gonna get his kills and do his thing. But and then, for example, Tommy, one of the best players, one of the best SMGs, had like a 0.7 or 0.8, whatever it may be. And like, that's not Tommy. That's not what Tommy does. Like, he may have a bad event here. That happens to everyone. Everyone has a bad event. But it was just, it just felt weird. Like, you know when like the vibe of a team feels weird or something just feels off. It does not feel right. And that's kind of how we felt with all the scrims. Like, it felt like we were playing every day, and we would play, mess things up, talk about it, play, not fix the things, talk about it, play. And that's not Meta's fault. That's not anyone, just one person's fault on the team. That's the whole team's fault together. And so we really just could not learn collectively as a team, as a unit. And that definitely costed us Vegas and cost us our placing. We just obviously got 16th. People had their maps where they went off and stuff. I had my maps, but everyone had their maps where they went off, and matches they went off. And it's unfortunate that we had to place that poorly. I almost said that poorly, and make a change, because no one wants to make a change this early on in the game. Like, I wish we could have just got top 4, either won the event, and we would have been good. But I mean, that's stuff like this happens, and you gotta do what you think is best for the squad, yourself, your team, whatever it may be. And the reason we picked up Cellium, obviously he's never played online before, but he's been dominating online for years and years now with like Illy and Dashy. He used to play with them all the time, and that was like the little trio. And he's been nasty. And it's pretty much, it's kind of like when Replays not really took a risk, but he did take a risk picking up Zuma and Ghost, because Zuma went to like 1 or 2 events, placed like 12th, but he played really well. And Replays picked him up, and then they obviously won events. Then I was doing well at a couple of events, placing well, making plays, and Replays picked me up at AW. We won a bunch of events in AW. And then, so it's really just taking a risk. Obviously, Cellium's never played on LAN, but with the potential he's shown in his gameplay throughout the years and playing, usually it always translates to LAN. There's been very rare cases of people not, but when someone has so much skill and so much reaction, and like just such a good outlook on the game and good game knowledge, because you could tell by playing with him how like smart he is. Like, he hasn't really been, like, he's played Variant, obviously not like professional team scrims for years and years, but he's played Variant, and you could already tell like how quick he's learning, how quick he's absorbing things. And that's something that we wanted, just a new player that could really learn things quick and then absorb things, and someone that you could kind of like mold into like a very dominant player, or like help build on their skills already. So that's something that we really wanted. Obviously, he's nasty at S&D. He's been considered one of the best S&D players for years and years now. And in Variant, S&D is a little bit different, but it's still good to have a savage play style and just a confident play style, and running through the map, getting map control, and just baiting, switching, sliding, trading. It's so important in a search and destroy. Obviously, some people are scared to make plays on LAN. I don't know why I just sound like that. But some people are scared to make plays on LAN, and that usually just comes when a team's uncomfortable playing together. So we all just need to get on the same page, call a play, and do it. No second guessing, no like right where we're about to get to hit the spot where we're trying to go to, we're like, they could be behind us. Like, no, just call the play, do it. Whatever happens, happens. And usually, most of the time, it's gonna work out if you have a good strategy going. And so, honestly, the team just felt like it was a good decision to get a more aggressive player for the team. Cellium is a Maddox player, and so right now the roles would be Preston, ICR, Cellium, and myself, Maddox, with probably, if we need another SOG, I'd run it, because I actually like the SOG in this game. I feel like it's just really fun and to finesse and stuff like that. And then Zuma and Replays or Crowder being the main SOGs right now. So that was the roles. So we're literally keeping our champs roles, but obviously there's a 5th player now, so you need to pick up some 5th player. So we got a 5th player, and he's running another like Maddox flex role, because the Maddox is pretty much a flex role, because it's a sub and an AR in one, and it's just nasty, and it definitely fits our team the best. So we're just trying to work things out, but just over the couple weeks or like week and a half we've been practicing, you can already see like the progress we've made, and it just feels really good to just be able to see the progress. And we're trying to keep working hard, because we got to qualify for the Pro League. That's obviously the first step, and then Fort Worth after that. We'll try to make some noise at Fort Worth, try and win the event, try and win Cellium his first trophy at his first LAN event ever. That would be awesome. But we're gonna be putting the work in, gonna be doing whatever we gotta do to win, no matter how many times we gotta scrim, no matter how much strategy, how much theta we have to go over, we're gonna do it. And to Methods, I wish him good luck. There's no bad blood between us. I'm sure obviously people are gonna be talking and stuff, but there's no bad blood between us. It's not like we're like, oh, we hate Methods, we wanna drop him. Like, there was actually a video of me saying that, but that was just like, that was just so funny. I woke up to that and after it got announced, and I was crying. But yeah, we were just in a tournament, some online tournament, like first week of the game, and I said that, I was like, I cannot wait to drop you. But it was like a joke, and people took it and ran with it. But that's social media, so it was just really funny when I saw that clip. But good luck to him and his squad. There's no bad blood. If he doesn't like us or something, like I'm sure there's gonna be like a little bit of a tension when we play, which will bring good match. But I mean, there's no bad blood. It's just like out of the game. Like Methods was literally a perfect personality for our team. Like he's a really outgoing, super funny, super charismatic person. And obviously, if you guys know Methods, if you've been in the community for a while, you know how funny he was. Especially when a couple years back when he was large, he used to be like super funny. He still is very funny and good kid. But we just felt this change was best for our team, and it may work out for everyone. Like if you guys like the change, if you don't like the change, that's your opinion. You can have your own opinion on the change or not. We don't know if it's gonna work out. It could be the best change we ever made. It could be the dumbest change we ever made. We don't know. We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to play it out. But yeah, that was kind of our mindset behind the change. Just want to let you guys know. And thank you guys all for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy. Hopefully this gave you some insight about the change we made and why we made it and stuff. And if you support the team, I appreciate you. If you don't support the team, that's fine as well. Still appreciate you supporting a competitive Call of Duty. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you all for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Everyone have a happy holidays. I'm sure a lot of you will be traveling, busy with friends and family the next couple of days. I will try to be getting some uploads up. Not sure what, but we will see. Thank you guys all for watching. This is my third time I said it. I have to get off. Thank you all for watching. Fourth time. I will see you in the next one. As long as my name's attached, and I'm out. Peace.